Hello and welcome to another episode of Techfanaticofficial, your honest guide to the cryptoverse. Today I'm going to talk about a really huge project called Patex. So I'm going to go through different slides with Wepad, with their own website and back and forth. It's basically a native blockchain ecosystem for over 670 million people across the Latin America region. So again, it's its own blockchain and has a new block model that focuses on rewarding the community, not just the miners. I'm going to explain that more. So basically, it's pioneering the biggest blockchain ecosystem in South America. It's going to be a bridge between the regulation and the users. So it's going to have the centralized and decentralized components and introduces over 3.8 million users to the vast array of the products they have in the ecosystem. It has multiple components. So it has the Patex exchange. It's a centralized cryptocurrency exchange that provides the regulation for management, launch centralized BDCs, and also the cryptocurrencies. It has the Patex campus. It's like an educational platform designed to familiarize yourself with the individuals of the Web3 and equip them with the skills to have the careers. It has the layer 2 blockchain that facilitates the tracking of the CBDCs and other cryptocurrencies. So it's the Patex token, which is the native token. And it's going to be utility for the Patex exchange and other products that they're going to have. They have activity mining. They have the wallet. They've got the proof of value, bridge, explorer, and the hackathon components. What makes it unique, and I'm going to cover the details here as well. What makes it unique is the reward system for validators. It's basically introducing a proof of value. So as a participant, even if you don't mine in the ecosystem, if you participate in the network growth, you get rewarded. It aligns with the community support. So you can have up to 450 Patex tokens per day. And the referral program that's giving you 20% commission. As a validator, you could get 50% of the transaction fees, and the remaining 50% is going to help replenish the value for the token. So again, as a validator, up to 50%, and technical support as well. Whereas as a user who's going to refer people, you can get 20% commission on the transactions made on the chain. And again, 400 up to 450 Patex per day. They have the CBDC solution for the Patex network and the Patex exchange, which is a digital cryptocurrency exchange right now in Latin America with over a decade of experience. And the CBDC market is currently live, engaging in negotiations with the Latin American governments on how that's going to happen. I'm going to talk about the revenue, utility, and all the other stuff in the next section. But for now, again, as I said, it's a bridge between CBDC, centralized, decentralized exchanges. And that's basically how you can connect the dots here. Before we jump into the utility, I'm going to show you their website. So when you go to their website, they have the blockchain for Latin America. They have video to show you about the ecosystem. They have 9 years of experience. That's a differentiator. Since 2014 in the exchange part in Latin America, they've got already 3.8 million users in the Latin America, and 5.5 trillion is the GDP of this region. So it's a significant opportunity for the region, obviously, and half of the population has made at least one crypto transaction. You've seen South America actually being active, especially in 2021, 2022. And the population also is optimistic about the effectiveness. So that's where, because of the high inflation in countries like Argentina, for example, this is the product that's going to be a differentiator. A lot of these products, actually, if you click on the links, they're all live or it could be used. So before I jump into the token and the roadmap, I'm going to show you. So the network itself, if you go all the way on the top, they have the products, the validator. So they have the proof of work validators, which you can click and become a validator. You can apply for it. You have to fill in a form for it and answer questions and connect your wallet. And it gives you the rewards mechanism. You could do the proof of value, which I have joined and I've already activated for mine. Basically, 20% as a user. You need to make sure you're signed into their own blockchain. I just activated it today, so I'm going to start using it. Then they have the token itself, which you can buy on a centralized exchange when it goes live. And also you can see the smart contracts already deployed for the token. on both Ethereum and Patex blockchain. They have the centralized Patex exchange, which you can click on it and they bring you to the exchange product. So all the exchange function, I don't have the account because I'm not in Latin America, but all the, you can see, play around and see what's the relationship between the centralized and decentralized ecosystem that they have and what's available in the South America region. And if you want, you can create an account as well. So it has all the user interface. Then they've got the Crypto Campus function, which is a place where you can learn from A to Z, basically, and they have quizzes, and you can get certifications, you can get tokens, you can, sometimes some of them are free, some of them are paid, but basically it helps you to grow your knowledge of cryptocurrency. They have the wallet, and I've already downloaded, actually. If you go to the wallet, they have iOS extension and Android, and if you go here, this is the wallet. I haven't activated it, but I can always go and activate it and have my own seed phrase and all that and connect it and start using it. So they've got the wallet as well. Now, so that's the extension function. They have the Patex Explorer, which I've tested it, and they have both testnet and mainnet. So the testnet and mainnet I've tried. See, I have 0.5 ETH balance, and here as well I have 0.01 ETH balance. So this is a testnet on Sepolia network. So you can go and check it out on both of the exchanges. And they also have an ETH converter, which I've used. So make sure if you're on testnet, you need to use Sepolia and put the amount and then convert. Mainnet converts your mainnet Ethereum. So right now you can have Ethereum on the blockchain, just as I showed you. I have ETH holding in the mainnet. So that's roughly how this works. Now, they have other things too. For example, the bridge, they're going to have the developers documentation. They have the hackathon as well. So if you want to have the hackathon, they're starting from the 7/6/2020. So in a few days up until the 10th, you can be a participant. I'm not going to go through it. I'm not a hackathon person. So, but this is how it works. So lots of unique selling points, also it's going to be regulated sort of. So it's pretty good considering the regulation is becoming more and more important. Now jumping into the token utility, tokenomics, and also the revenue streams. Revenue stream is pretty simple. So they have the investment is the Acura Capital. They are one of the most important Brazilian funds with 1.3 billion under management. They have crucial investment partners with the Patex Ecosystem. They have 10% of the stakes in the Patex for $10 million. So the valuation of the project is already 100 for the asset management part. They have a lot of utilities actually. So they, as a Patex token holder, you can have demo tokens in the pattern exchange. You have awards for activity in the network, as I've shown you earlier. You can have the features of the cPatex aspect. You can also have trading commissions. 10% of the career guidance income comes to you. That's for the campus. Access to unique context on the campus, tool for reward distribution, and also completing quiz at levels to get a Patex token. So multiple usages. They have the exchange usage. They have the, again, if you go to the token, probably here, they have the utility also function. As I said, they have the function for paying a demo token on the Patex exchange. You can use it for network. You can use it in this decentralized part as a token that's native for transaction fees. You can use it for commission, education, and all that. So it has a lot of actually utility from what I can see. Now, in terms of the tokenomics as well, I usually follow the DAO Maker tokenomics, even though they have the metrics here on Wepad as well. So let's jump into the tokenomics for DAO Maker. And remember, I'm referring to them. It might be a little bit old or new, but basically that's what I'm going to use. So the token is going to be, I think the fully diluted value, let's check, is, so it's 8 million tokens only. Yeah, 8 million tokens is the total supply. And the valuation of the project is going to be at $7.6 million. $2.5 million is going to be raised. Initial market cap of 847,000. Now let's jump and check the rest of the token metrics. So as you've seen, the sale component is 15 plus 13%, so around 23.25%, which is above the usual 20 and actually 6% KOL around. So 6, 13, and 15. So around 30% of the token is for the raise, which is why we have the 2.3 million raise that they have, 2.5 actually, 2.5 million raise that they are doing as a hard cap, 2.53. I think that's what they said here as well. Yeah, 2.53. Now, that's over around 30%. It is a bit steep, but remember, this is a very big project, so they do need the funding, obviously, even though they already have revenue generated from the exchange. So from the sale component, 7% token generation event is going to be for private sale, 1 month cliff, 2 years vesting at a price of 90 cents. KOLs also get a 90 cents price, but they get a higher unlock of 15% on TGE and 1.5 years of vesting with daily unlocks after 1 month of cliff at the 90 cents. IDO is going to be 0.95 valuation, 15% TGE, 1 month cliff, and 1 year vesting. So they get the best vesting schedule, and the price is only 6-7% higher than the rest. And they are also most of the raise, basically. So very fair tokenomics. They want to have as many wallet holders as possible. That's why the sale is quite huge. Community itself is going to have 840,000 amount of fundraising. So that's more of the token, I think, that they're putting. So community is going to have 5% TGE, 1 month cliff, and 1 year of vesting with daily unlocks. It's a more strict one because it's not on an IDO platform. Promotions and marketing is going to be 200,000 tokens, which is 2.5%, and it's going to have a vesting of 1% and then 3-year vesting. Advisors are 7.5%. They have big advisors, actually, I'm going to show you. It's going to be around 7.5%, and it's going to be 0% TG, and then 2-year vesting after the 6 months cliff. The team itself will not have anything for the first year, and then 2 years vesting with monthly unlock starts from the end of the first year. And actually, the team and advisors are getting a similar amount, which is really cool. They don't want to use a lot of tokens for themselves. Marketing is 50% TGE, 1 month cliff, and then 1 year vesting monthly unlock. And that's probably what they use for exchanges as well. 18.75% is for marketing, pretty huge. And then ecosystem is going to be 10% TGE, 1 year cliff, 2 years vesting. Liquidity is going to be a big chunk as well. So liquidity here is 12.5% with 20% TGE to fight the sell pressure. So pretty interesting tokenomics and very good for the public participants. In terms of the roadmap and team, let's jump into the roadmap section. So for the roadmap in Q1, I think it's not big enough for me. Let's see if I can find some of the roadmap. In Q4, they did the testing on the testnet. Purchase and starting of the centralized Patex token was done on the centralized exchange. They've done the listing on CoinMarketCap, listing on CoinGecko, Campus deployed on Q1. Q2, they did the launch of testnet, launch of Explorer, and we are reaching Q3 now, which is now July. Mainnet launch expects, and the wallet and the token generation event is going to happen. Q4 is going to be the bridge. Campus is going to be in Q4, and then next year they're focusing on the CBDC regulation in the South America. So a lot of it is already done, and I think most important part is the listing and token generation event now. So that's with the roadmap that they have. In terms of team, backers, and partners, they have a pretty extensive partnerships, actually. So they've got a team of advisors that CEO is ex-head of Brazil at Binance. So he used to be the head of Brazil at Binance.com and Crypto.com. They have the COO from ex-COO. So ex-CEO of Huobi and KuCoin for Latin America is now joined the project. The CBDO who was in CoinEx and Huobi in South America again has become the CBDO here. CISO, Chief Information Security Officer of Bank of America and Itaú Banco, is now the CISO for this project. CMO is ex-Binance, ex-Google, Twitter, and PayPal, now has joined the CMO of Patex. The director of BRICS is now the Chief Government Affairs Officer, or CJO. So that's for the centralized CBDC aspects. Partners is Acura Capital, as I've mentioned earlier, and they have DAOmaker as other partners. They have the Wepad team as their partners, and also they have a lot of advisors that are ex-Binance, ex-KuCoin, and a lot of centralized exchanges, actually. If you want more detail, you can go and check the team on LinkedIn. They're all available for you to have a look. And also the advisors also, they are going to be available. So that's in terms of team backers and partners. In terms of social media, they are quite active. They have, I'll show the screen, they have around 98,000 people following them on Twitter. They have a lot of activities, actually. So all their posts are receiving a lot of views. So that's pretty positive. They have, that's the Twitter. On Telegram, they've got 36,000 members. They're also on other social media, such as Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And you can also check their GitHub if you're a developer. So highly active on all of these social media, especially coming into the IDO week, which is what you need as a platform at this size and length. In terms of the IDO, they are having their sales on DAOmaker and Wepad, which I'm going to quickly go through how to participate in both. So if you go to DAOmaker page, they have two models. They have the public SHO and the Fusion SHO. The public SHO is going to be happening in the next few weeks. Right now, you can register your interest. It's going to be raised in DAO tokens. And if you go here, you basically go to here. You connect your wallet on Binance Chain. You need to have minimum of $500 of assets overall. Doesn't have to be in one network. And you come here and participate. Once you participate, it will show you a screen like this one, how much score you have. I have quite a good score, for example. And then you can also do the referral to bring more people to join. In terms of so that's for the SHO. For the Fusion SHO, they're raising another 500,000. And in the 500,000 total SHO raise is starting in 7 days. It's going to be on people who are holding the DAOmaker tokens. So that's for the Fusion SHO. And in terms of the other Launchpad, they're going to have it in Wepad. Wepad platform, which is a strong partner of DAOmaker, they're going to have it $200,000 USDT raise. It's going to be happening the next week or so. You need to connect your wallet and register your interest to participate. I've already done that. And so that's the key metrics at a public sale price with the vesting schedule that I've described to you. So you go to Wepad and you go to projects. Once you go to the projects, they bring you, let me go here. So you go to the projects and that will bring you to the next screen. So Patex is the next IDO coming, and you connect your wallet, register your interest, and you can participate in the IDO. So that's how to participate in the IDO, and the listing is going to come very soon. They're going to list on top centralized exchanges and also decentralized exchange in their own Patex network as well as Ethereum. I think it's a really timely project. It's launching with very, very highly bullish launchpads. And also it's going to be listed on very good exchanges. I can't speculate or give you financial advice, but this is something I think is needed, especially targeting a new region in South America, being a region that's crypto friendly, being on the right narrative of CBDC, connecting with crypto, so centralized and decentralization, and having a very strong team behind it. So I like the project, and I wish them all the best for the success. Now, you do your own research, you see if you think it's a suitable project for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, you subscribe in the channel, you put the comments that you have down in the description. And if you have any questions, raise it to me. I'll try to contact the team to give you more information. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.